Welcome back to the channel, y'all. I so appreciate you guys watching. I have been shown some things by some great horsemen, and I don't mean disrespect, because I'm happy to find somebody better. I've just seen thousands of things, and with technology I have yet to see anybody that really even comes close to the mentors that I get to work around. Tom Dorrance and Bill Dorrance, Ray Hunt. We're blessed to have a friend in who spent a bunch of time with Tom here for a month or two, and it kind of just takes me back, and I'm just so appreciative. So we're going to start with Attila and doing some groundwork and petting, but my next thing is just getting a horse, whatever I ask him to do, to give to me and to be soft over and above petting him, is just learn to get soft. So as trouble comes in and they get tense, we all get tense, to take that time out to and relax. Like sometimes, you get to clench in your jaw, so do horses. Sometimes you get just tense and you feel that anxiety, and so do horses. So it's taking some time in between those things as we rock the boat to get them good. Now, somebody asked me the other day, when can I not do groundwork? And you can not do groundwork anytime. I personally like to stack the deck, especially on colts. I get to see where they're at. For sure, when I'm doing a job or on my personal horses that I know that have some more experience, see his mind's over there, rather than him get alert, we'll just say, hey, soften. Don't worry about that horse over there. Oh, that's a ways out there. That's pretty cool. Anyways, he saw that coming through the bushes over there. And if he see his mind's gone, we may not be able to just stand and talk. So we're going to go ahead and get to work, and we'll give him a job to do. It's kind of like a child. It's not sit down, be still, be quiet, shut up. If his mind's leaving me, we might as well work at something and get something done. Because, again, you're going to see things out on the trail, but I want my horse to get softer over time and find a need to kind of keep track of me rather than looking out over at those other horses. Now, we haven't really used a rope with him in a while. We've thrown our lead rope over and some things like that, and we should do some round pin work. They're pretty dry, remarkably, thanks to my wife for draining them yesterday. But I haven't done it, I don't think I've ever done it kind of with the lead rope here. So again, all things should be done in multiple different ways. We'll just drive him with this rope, and he might get a little worried. And we've swung a rope on him just a little, but he gets pretty worried on the ground. And if he does get worried, we'll just break his hindquarters and start again. Ask him to lead by. And I'd like to get to where I could just swing it there. There you go. I wouldn't say that's relaxed, but he wasn't running off. When I was younger, hey, Uno, out. We'll just corner him. We'll corner. We'll settle. We'll pet him a little bit. I can use the coils of these a little bit. And we'll swing again. Good. Now we'll ask him to go. Uno, out. And so probably too many swings there before we stopped him. Good. When he settles, we'll release. We'll start again. Come on. Again, don't worry about that. Now, when this rope's in, maybe he'll have some trouble wearing it there. I just want him to be okay wearing it there. Well, we haven't kind of gotten at a lot of precarious places when we ride. But it's probably going to happen someday, whether you want it to or not. When we corner him, We'd like him to face up soft just like he did. I'm going to take his mind away from those other horses while I'm coiling up my rope. Now, it's good to practice. Anything with horses, you got to ride a left and a right side. And just because I'm not great at it doesn't mean I'm not going to practice. The one thing I ever heard Tom Dorrance say that he regretted was not getting more balanced on both sides, because it was so important for the horse. And most of us don't work at our bad side enough to get good at it. Me included. But I have worked enough to get proficient. I've been outside before, and I've hurt my right arm, so I couldn't rope right-handed. So I had to go left-handed for some, but it's been quite a few years. My friend Buck Brannaman, he's super handy left-handed. I would say he still would say that he's not completely ambidextrous there. We've got a little hooey in our rope. Good. As he gets smoother, we'll pause. Uno, out. Jazz, out. No, I don't need your help. He's just a little behind the motion. There we go. He got in the motion. Then when he gets in the motion, he gets a little fast. So I just slow him down. Re-prepare. Back. There we go. He's back in balance. It takes me a little more oomph. I telegraph a little more on my left hand. Good. To get it going. Now he kind of sped up as I quit swinging it. So it wasn't too bad, but I don't want to quit on that. Corner. Corner more. Good. Start again. Good. And we'll pause. He kind of starts there when I pause. We'll try to get 2 swings. Now if I can let him work at it, I'll work at it. I'll taper him down a little bit. I don't really want him to stop. I'd like to stay as close to the balance point as I could. Keep going. But you're still at a walk. Good. And just get to where I can swing that without him speeding up there. Head stayed nice and relaxed. We'll give him a little break. Again, kind of working his lips there. He's got an itchy spot. Oh, this rain kind of got me itchy. Can you itch? Oh, yeah. Your eye itch. Your eye itch. There you go. Don't get too pushy. And we'll back him off just a hair and yield. Good. Always want to finish with that yield. Good. Now soften. Attaboy. So I'm aware of my ropes down there. He might move, step in it, get tangled up in it. So I'm just aware of that so that I'm ready. I try not to take any of that stuff for granted. I guess you could say accidentally on purpose, but a lot of times when we're starting out, you're not aware of that stuff, so you're just not ready. Now I know it's there. I didn't intend for it to be there, but since it was there, I thought I'd kind of leave it there, but be ready in case something happened. And again, we just want to mess around. Make sure he's not getting worried when we're fumbling with our rope here on the ground. even though for an English rider, he may never get roped on by them. We just want him gentle to it. Sure hate for him to miss the chance if they had it, although there's not a lot. There's not a lot to dally on one of them English saddles, so. But hey, no excuse for not having fun, at least with a breakaway or something else. Just being able to get them gentle, not like you'd expect them to change the rules in dressage or anything. We've done the flag a million times, but he gets some PTSD kind of from the flag sometimes. It was pretty good the other day, but sometimes it kind of goes back to like it's a whip with him. So I think we'll probably do less and less with the flag as he's getting better, but we don't want to do so much less that we don't check it out once in a while, where we've done all this work to get him good with something. Oops. We do all this work to get him good, and then we just ignore it. It is, again, about that. Not training him out of repetitiveness, but it is about a relationship and listening. And if you don't work and spend the time doing your reps, pretty soon something will happen and you'll be like, what, how did my everything fall apart? I know that happens to me scripturally. Everything's going good and I take a few days off and then it's like, how did everything explode? Well, I wasn't being faithful in the little things. I forgot to check back to some of those ones that mean so much. So anyways, I guess I forgot a snaffle bit, so we'll stop the video there. Thanks for watching. If you guys do have any questions, make sure you write them in the comment section. I really appreciate it. Thumbs up are always grateful too, like everybody else on YouTube. But I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the journey.